Welcome to Here We Go Dutch. Are you looking for fun activities for your kids? Wondering if a museum, playground, or holiday destination is really worth it for families? You've come to the right place. On this channel, we explore family friendly places and share honest reviews from a parent's perspective. From exciting attractions to hidden gems, we test them out so you know what to expect before you go. Subscribe and join us on this adventure to make the best memories. We visited Archeon and are excited to take you on this journey through time. This unique open-air museum brings prehistory, the Roman era, and the Middle Ages to life. Archeon is easily accessible by car, with a spacious parking near the entrance. From Amsterdam, it's about a 1-hour drive. Public transport is also an option, but the journey takes around 1.5 hours by train and bus. At the ticket counter, you can get an activity pass. The activity pass is included in the price when you purchase a full price entrance ticket. If you have a museum card, a subscription, or a discounted ticket, you can buy the activity pass separately for a few euros at the counter. This pass allows you to participate in extra activities like baking bread or making a Roman souvenir. Activities vary by season and between weekdays and weekends. We started our journey in prehistory, discovering how the first people lived. In prehistoric times, hunters and gatherers lived closely with nature. At Archeon, we got to experience this firsthand. The children were able to feel different animal hides, some soft and fluffy, while others were rough and sturdy. This gave us a great idea of how animals were used for clothing and shelter back then. Archeon has also reconstructed prehistoric houses. It's really fun to step inside and see how the first farmers lived. These houses were built using wood, clay, and reeds, with thick walls to keep the warmth inside. Inside, we saw a central fireplace used for cooking and heating. This museum is extra special because it's not just about buildings and objects from the past. Real people bring history to life. In every era, you'll meet inhabitants dressed just like in their time. They eagerly share stories about their clothing, traditions, and daily life. In Archeon's medieval village, you'll be surrounded by craftsmanship, history, and adventure. The village is filled with reconstructed medieval houses and workshops where artisans demonstrate their age-old trades. From the shoemaker crafting sturdy leather shoes to the baker baking bread in a traditional oven, everything is made by hand using ancient techniques. Besides the shoemaker and baker, you can also visit the basket weaver, woodworker, blacksmith, and weaver. They all showcase their medieval skills. Step inside the houses and workshops to see how people lived, worked, and ate in the Middle Ages. With an activity pass, you can participate in medieval crafts and make your own bracelet or roll a beeswax candle. But even without a pass, there's plenty to do. Try archery or take part in an exciting sword fight, just like a real knight. Throughout the village, you'll meet medieval townspeople, eager to tell you more about their clothing and way of life. Watch as they create their own goods and answer all your questions about medieval daily life. After exploring the Middle Ages, we continue our journey through time and arrive in the Roman era. Here in Archeon, you'll walk into a bustling Roman town, complete with impressive temples, bathhouses, and a real Roman arena. Around you, Roman soldiers and craftsmen wear their signature tunics. Stroll along the paved streets and discover how the Romans lived, worked, and spent their free time. Watch the Roman soldiers as they march and demonstrate battle techniques. Visit the Domus, the house of a wealthy Roman, or explore the Thermae, where people bathed and relaxed in warm pools. With an activity pass, you can experience history yourself. Create a clay gift in a Roman workshop. The Romans were masters of architecture and lovers of luxury. And now we arrive at a fascinating location, the Roman shipyard. Here, you can see how the Romans built and maintained their ships. In Archeon, you'll find an impressive Roman flat-bottom boat, a ship that was actually used in Roman times to navigate the rivers. This ship is based on an archaeological discovery in the Netherlands, and it shows how the Romans used waterways for trade and military transport. Roman seafaring played a crucial role in trade and transportation. It's time to take a break at the Inn of Archeon. But this isn't just any restaurant. It's a place where you can truly experience how people ate and drank in ancient times. The inn is beautifully decorated in a historical style, making you feel as if you've stepped back in time. After traveling through history, it's possible for kids to explore on their own in Archeon's large playground. They can climb, slide, and go on their own adventure right here. There are plenty of benches around, so parents can relax and reflect on the day while the kids enjoy one last moment of fun. A perfect way to end a day full of history and excitement. We had an amazing day at Archeon. The kids had so much fun, from baking bread and archery to exploring historical houses and playing in the big playground. And yet, there is still so much more to discover. Archeon is full of surprises, and we will definitely come back. A must visit for families looking for a day full of fun, adventure, and history. Did you enjoy this video? Then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to be the first to see our newest videos. Do you have a great idea for our next video? Let us know in the comments.